morning. During this time of global pandemic and this time when the church is so sadly closed because of all these issues, I thought it would be a good opportunity to do a series of videos kind of explaining many different parts of the church. So everybody might learn something, and also it's my hope that everybody who watches this kind of remembers what we look like and you don't forget about us. So today we're going to talk about the tabernacle. The origin of the word tabernacle actually comes from the Old Testament. The tabernacle was the temporary dwelling of God as the people of Israel were wandering through the desert. And so while our tabernacle is very fixed and seemingly permanent, I think one of the reasons we adopt that word tabernacle is because the idea is that while this is the dwelling place of our Lord, body, blood, soul, and divinity, our hope is that this is a temporary dwelling place, because where our Lord really and truly wants to dwell is within us as we receive him in the Eucharist. But we always have a certain amount of the Eucharist reserved for different needs, and we always have the tabernacle locked with the Blessed Sacrament inside as this dwelling place of our Lord within the church. So we always approach the tabernacle, as I did in the beginning of this interview, and every time we cross the path or approach the tabernacle, we genuflect. This goes back to the ancient Roman custom of going down on one knee, specifically the right knee, when one was in the presence of the emperor. And so we do this because Christ indeed is our King. So when we approach him and when we cross his path in the tabernacle, we genuflect. We go down on our right knee in recognition of the fact that we are in the presence of our King. This is one of the most beautiful things that we can possibly do, because we recognize the presence of our Lord and we proclaim our faith that he is our King and he is present among us. One of the ways that this is also shown is through the vigil lamp. The vigil lamp here is always a candle in a red container, which denotes the presence of our Lord in the Eucharist in the tabernacle. So when we see this lamp, we know that our Lord is present to us in this tabernacle, hopefully as a temporary dwelling place, for where he truly longs to be is within us as we receive him through the Eucharist.